guys, that I just wanted to pass on to you about pouncing. All right, so there is two ways of pouncing. One is you can actually draw the letters like you do, make your pounce pattern, drawing your letters on the front of the paper, and then pouncing it and then turning it over and sanding the back of the paper, and that opens up the holes. Sometimes I find that the holes will close up when you're sanding with very fine sandpaper. You've got to be careful because you can actually rip the paper as well. It depends on the application of the pounce pattern, and particularly what sort of how you've marked your pounce pattern out. But this is a little trick that we used to use when I worked with my dad, actually, way back when, and that is to mark out your pattern as normal. And I've just marked out in pencil here, but then if you actually were to mark your pattern out, even if you were to lightly mark it out with pencil first and then go over it with a Sharpie or a fine line black pen, that way then you should be able to see the marks through the other side of the paper. I'm just using like a lithograph paper here. So if you mark that out, when you turn the paper over, you can actually see the impression of your letter on the back. And then you can use a piece of foam, and I'm just using high density styrene foam, which I keep a piece. I bought it from the hardware store. I've just broken a small piece off to have in my studio, and I just put that on there, and then I actually pounce the back of the letter.